have some respect for everyone around you.
Yeah.
And take your
Just
clothes
kind
off.
of be a hoe.
Yeah.
Back.
Baby, come back. All right, introduce
You
the
can
pod.
blame it all on me.
I'm so glad we have that. I'm using that. All right, intro. Give us intro. Introduce us to podcast. Say words, big boy.
How's it going, guys?
Hi Skywalker.
Lovely. Just peachy.
This is I am Skywalker, and these lovely gentlemen in the room are just beautiful people, and yeah, welcome to the Deep Fried Wizard.
Why does it sound like he has a gun pointed at him right now?
He's really selling that. These are good-looking guys.
Yeah. It says so on the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
It says right here.
I don't believe
It's right on my screen.
I like how it says you can't let a West go by. You have to take advantage of the opportunity.
Take advantage
Yeah.
of them.
I think my
Take advantage of
favorite
it.
West one was the fact that if you rip a bong, all the rest of the bong, you West it. Like that sounds kind of messed up.
Well, it sounds like that West is just being selfish.
That's pretty selfish of West to do.
Yeah, way to be a West right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally would never be a West. I'm a sharer.
Right.
Sure you are.
I'm all about the community.
Or I asked Christian a question at breakfast. Hey, Skywalker, I'm gonna ask you the same question, not the person.
Okay.
Why not?
I don't want to ask that one on there. That's wildly inappropriate. I'm not asking that one. So you can have one useless superpower that won't even help you at all. It doesn't do anything.
Doesn't help
with
you
you.
at all.
Yeah. Like I had one that every time I walk into a room, it's like a 90s sitcom where all of a sudden the audience goes, yeah, woo, and you hear my little theme song being played. Anytime I walk into a room, that's what happens. That's my superpower.
Dude, that would get so annoying.
Imagine trying to like break in, like trying to sneak into a place.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
So it's
Dude,
involuntary.
you would get so annoying. It'd be so annoying.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would like it. I'd be like, yeah, I'm awesome.
Yeah, maybe the first like
Rip
10,
that
15
bong wire.
times. And then you're 4 years into
Hey.
it, and you're still walking through every door.
I got that slaps. Got that Riz
That's
on.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
What about you? Well, Christian, what did you say?
A useless power.
I forgot. I think it was something about like breaking the fourth wall or something.
Oh, that's right. You can break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
That is a fun one.
Yeah. I don't know how you would utilize that. Like,
Well, who's watching you? You like Malcolm in the Middle, or
I don't know. Maybe that's the part of the storyline.
That
It's
makes-
who
that
was
make-
watching me.
yeah, that make your life an actual TV show then.
Yeah.
What about you,
TV show.
Skywalker? What do you got?
A useless superpower.
I'm gonna keep hitting that. Wow, we really like the silence. That really helps podcast.
Dude, I don't know. I'm thinking.
It is a pretty open-ended question,
well, then
and not all of us have been thinking about that very specific question for
Yeah, I'm not like Wes, who just sits there and is like, what would be a really good useless superpower?
hypotheticals.
Yeah.
I have so many hypotheticals that most of them are wildly inappropriate, though, that I can't repeat.
Right. This is a kids' podcast.
The kids, what? This is more like
Just a massive,
finish that sentence.
my useless superpower.
Yours would be
Yeah.
make awkward silences. That's yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think. I don't know.
Great.
Maybe a fart on command, maybe.
That would be a
Just-
good one. You clear in an elevator
Like-
pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like I could just fart whenever I wanted to, just cause.
I like bad food to be healthy for me.
Define
That's
that.
not useless.
Yeah,
That's
define
pretty useful.
Well, yeah, I want to, but then healthy food becomes really bad for me.
Okay.
Like
Oh.
I eat a Brussels sprout on the verge of death. Like, well, he's on life
that'd be
support
rough.
now.
I've been making these
Yeah.
like air fried
I do like Brussels
Brussels
sprouts.
sprouts, and they're really good.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't sound good, but you put
You have an air
balsamic-
fryer?
Yeah, I got it for free.
Dude, oh my gosh. Air fryer is the best thing in the frickin'.
That's what he was telling me.
Yeah, that's pretty. I was avoiding like the plague for a while, and then I got one for like a Christmas party at work.
Dude,
And
And
air fryers.
then I got the plague.
yeah, and my life has never been the same.
What makes them so
Yeah.
good?
They can do anything.
Yeah.
Like anything, in my opinion, so far, anything that I've made in the air fryer is better than like when I make pizza rolls or something. Throw those bad boys in the air fryer. Oh, way better.
I haven't had a pizza
You can
roll in
make-
ages.
You can make fries in the air fryer. You can make any kind of meat, like steak or whatever, in the air fryer.
You put
During the
steak
winter
in
when
it?
we can't, yeah, probably. In the winter when we can't grill stuff, like me and Kenneth throw burgers in the air fryer and make burgers, and it's so good.
It's supposed to be healthier for you too, because like the oil releases and drips down to the.
Anytime someone says it's healthy for you, I don't buy it
Well,
because
I said that's why I said supposed to.
yeah, I don't believe anything. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
The second
They're
shoe.
bacon, just like the moon landing.
Where would okay? Hot take. I think our moon landing was fake. I think we've been there, but I think the first time we landed on it was all acted out.
Yeah.
I believe that firmly. We were at group, and our other co-leader
Brian thought you were so stupid.
he thought I was kidding at first. I'm like, no, I believe that we didn't land on the moon the first time because we were trying to beat the Ruskies, trying to beat them there.
Classic Russians.
Yeah.
Take that, Russia! I do believe we end up going there. I believe we made it. And did those astronauts ever get taken? You know, the astronauts have been in space. Are they still there right now
Oh, in the
in the space station?
I don't know.
Skywalker, look it up. Do stuff.
Are they? I can be the research guy.
Yeah, be the
because
guy in the
I'm
chair.
I'll be the guy in the chair.
I love that line.
So what are we looking up? Are
the
they?
astronauts? The astronauts and the space station. Are they home yet? Because I feel like wasn't Elon Musk trying to get them? He's gonna give them their heart. I know that.
It says no.
Oh my gosh!
Two NASA astronauts who were stuck in space in 2024 returned to Earth in March.
Oh my gosh! Had they been up there how long now? Like when?
In March they returned. In March.
Oh, they've returned already.
Yeah, back in March of 24.
I thought they were up there still. Either way, that would stink. Like, I thought about this. Like, you know how they get around the space station? Like, no gravity, you're just floating there. What if you got stuck in a big room and you couldn't reach anything? What happens then?
that's when the fart on command superpower comes in handy.
The propulsion.
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought about that. It freaked me out. Like, I had a dream like that. Like, what happens? You're just in space, stuck there, floating. I always thought that. Don't know why. Just popped in my head one day. Then it gave me like a little anxiety attack.
I feel like
started
there's
crying.
always like some momentum. Like, I don't know if you can be completely.
Okay. Did you hear Katy Perry is going into space?
Well, why? Why?
Did you hear about that?
Hopefully she stays there.
It's Bezos' fiance, Katy Perry, and some other broad. I don't know. I can't remember who.
Another broad. Another one of those friggin' women.
It's a dame. But they're going into outer space. I don't know why. Like, what's the purpose of this? Why?
A bunch of women. Probably they want to.
Why? I mean,
It's safer up there, I guess.
Amanda Nugent, Katy Perry, Aisha Bowe
I think that's.
will join Karina Flynn, Gail King, and Lauren Sanchez.
Are those real? Those last three are those real astronauts then? Like actual trained professionals?
Because none of them are.
Well, three.
One of them looks like they could be, but the other two don't look like they're actually.
So is it all women going up there then?
Yeah.
Because you need at least someone who
Oddly
actually knows
enough,
what they're
their
doing.
ship looks like.
Okay, gotta bleep that out, buddy. There's gonna give
It
me a,
does.
Well,
Their ship.
that's ironic for a full female crew.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like Austin Powers. Remember the scene Skywalker when they're going? It's
Oh,
a large
yeah.
Johnson.
yeah.
Okay, Skywalker. You've seen that movie. How old were you when you saw Austin Powers for the first time?
I saw Austin Powers. I was
Yeah.
probably 15.
That movie came out, the first one, I believe, 1998.
Really?
Or 1999.
Yeah, it's It's crazy.
Guy in the chair. What year did it come out? The first one.
First one came out in 97.
Oh my gosh.
97, 99, and 2002. So I was not alive during any of those.
We weren't either. We just
That's
aged.
a lie.
We just aged rapidly.
That's a lie.
We were born in 2003, and we rapidly aged.
Really young.
What year were you even born in, bud?
2004.
Oh my gosh, we were in middle school, weren't we?
I wasn't alive during 9/11. Let's drink to that.
Yeah, he's blaming it on him.
Wait,
He had no part in it.
we gotta tell Skywalker. Tell the story about small group with one of our students, Tater Tot, with the situation and when you.
Oh, because he kept freaking talking.
Well, no, tell.
He kept talking to make him learn.
Well,
And then Brian keeps getting mad at me.
I don't think he did get mad at you.
He did. He looked at me and told me that I needed to stop.
Oh, he did? I didn't see that.
Yeah. He's like, stop. I'm like, okay.
I would.
And then Dylan hit me with a pillow. So I'm like, I ain't freaking messing. I ain't just letting that happen.
That's not slaps.
So I smoked him. I smoked him. I hit him.
Just pull your pants up, and Skywalker goes, "Quit looking, you pervert."
Quit staring at my butt, you pervert.
Okay, this Tater Tot reminds me of, like, when I see Skywalker and Tater Tot, it reminds me of, like, how Skywalker and I, when Skywalker was that young. That's how I see the relationship between those two. Like, now I had to act like the adult when I'm there. Like, all right,
everyone.
except for Skywalker got me good with you pervert. I had to stop. I couldn't breathe. I know I was turning beet red, and I had to look away.
Dude, I kept. Just
Have you seen Full
beat
Metal
the
Jacket?
tar.
Have you seen Full Metal Jacket?
No.
Any of you?
Probably a long time ago.
The scene where he's in bed and then they tie him down and they have soap
Oh,
and they all start hitting him.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good movie. If you not really kid friendly, but it's a good movie.
It's old.
Yeah.
I think it was like 90s when it came
87.
out. Whoa, 87. I didn't realize it went that far back. Oh, there it is. I heard the echo.
I think you're delusional, Wes.
No, I'm hearing it. All right.
You're the only one here right now, Wes.
Okay, that
There's actually.
that freaked me out. I won't lie. Like, when I saw The Matrix for the first time, I got so paranoid. I was like, are we actually in a fake reality? Same thing with the Truman Show. You've seen the Truman Show, right, Skywalker?
No.
Okay, so you want to get the premise of it? You've seen it, right?
Yeah, it's like a guy. It's Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
And he kind of lives out this, what do you call it? Perfect existence in like a nice community, but he realizes that everything he does is being filmed and watched.
Yeah, it's a reality TV show, and his entire life is the show.
Yeah.
It really freaked me out. I'm like,
It's pretty trippy.
because what if you're just taking a dump? Like, am I just on TV now?
Yeah.
Is there a camera in
Probably.
the toilet?
Right.
No, it's probably a commercial break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only safe spot.
Yeah, every time you take a dump, time to go to commercial. Like, oh.
Hey!
But they actually did something kind of similar to that in real life. There was a Japanese TV show.
The Kardashians.
Yes.
Of course. Of course.
There was a Japanese TV show where you could do these challenges, and they had found one guy, and they put him in a room, and nothing on. He was completely naked the entire time. They filmed him for a long period of time, and the only way he could quit if he wanted to, but he would lose the money. But he's in a room in the buff.
Mr. Beast.
And no, it's not. This is before Mr. Beast. It sounds like something Mr. Beast would do. But so he's in a room, and the only way he could survive and get food is if he cut out coupons and won the food in like a challenge, like a lottery style. But it became such a massive hit. He was only supposed to go like 30 some days, but it got so big and people were watching and tuning in that they kept moving him to new locations. They put a bag over his head. They take a new location, drop him off. He'd have to get undressed. Same thing go over again, where he had to get food and stamps and whatnot. It got to the point where at the end, they moved to one more location, and I think it was like this was like 5 months now, something like that. I could be wrong at the time. It was like a long time. He enters the room, he gets undressed, he sits down, and then the walls fall down, and he's in a studio, and everyone's cheering like, "You won, you won!" And the look on this guy's face, like he hasn't seen like a real human being in months, and he's freaking out. He doesn't know what's happening. I'll try to find some footage for if you don't get flagged for it, but it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what if you found out your entire life, like, we're
Just
Truman
walls
Show?
come apart.
Yeah, like in the movie The Truman Show, he's married. I think he's married. Yeah, he's married. But he starts to see things, and there are people in his life that are recasted. Like, they're all actors, and they get recasted. It's like, you're not my friend. I don't know you. Who are you? And it's basically like being gaslit. Like, dude, we've been friends since first grade. It's like, I still don't know you.
Yeah.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
So if you want to... Yeah, Garfield just fell. If you want to freak yourself out, watch The Truman Show.
Okay.
But...
yeah, I'll have to watch it. It's on Hulu, so I don't have that.
That's the problem. Everything's you have to have a streaming thing for everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get in trouble, like they shut you down, like, oh, you can't be logged into 5 other devices.
Yeah, it's like, frick off. That's what I say.
Language! He said frick.
Gasp.
I said a bad word.
Said it all too
Yeah, I'm signed into my parents' Netflix right now. And my parents' Amazon Prime, too.
I'm reporting that.
Don't report it, Wes.
The Netflix police.
Yeah.
I can't lose. It's everything.
Do you even get good Wi-Fi out there?
Yeah, it's fine.
For the listeners, Skywalker, what did you and your wife just get?
We just bought a house in the last month or two. Well, so technically, officially bought it a couple weeks ago, but we've been living in it for a while. This is my grandpa's house, so he wasn't living there for like the past 6 months or so. So
That's how we got a good deal, I'm guessing.
So I got a good deal. Yeah, I paid significantly less than I would have normally paid for it. So
Get ready for this to happen. Christian, do you have this happen to you where people come up, knock on your door, and go, I'd like to buy your house?
I just get a lot of, well, I mean, I've had that, but I get a lot of like mail and phone calls and yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to happen, bud.
You get mail mostly nowadays. I don't know that people show up as much.
I had a person actually come up to my house and do that.
Wow.
Well, when I bought my
house,
it was 2019.
Yeah.
And what happened was this. There was one guy who he kept dangling the carrot. He wanted to buy my house from the previous owner. He kept dangling the carrot in front of the guy's face. Like, oh, you got to be quicker than that. Like, he would make an offer, but then he'd be like, no, I'm taking that back. And then
He's trying to buy the house with a carrot.
yeah, he's not that smart.
It's like, oh, here you go.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, get that out of my face. Go away.
Why do you have a carrot? I don't like carrots.
I want money.
I prefer fruit. Okay, not a vegetable guy.
But then
I'm gonna try this.
I walked in and I says to him, I'm like, hey, dude, I'll give you this much if I don't hear back from you by, it was like a Friday.
I'll give you this many carrots.
I'll give you 2 carrots.
I'll give you at least one, okay?
One might be nibbled on, but I'll give you it. So I had said to him, I go, all right, I'll give you this much. It was less than what the other guy was offering. So I'll give you this much, but I need to hear back from you by Sunday. And it was a Friday. And then right there, he's like, now I'll give it to this guy. Even though I was giving less, but at least I was going to pay him. And that guy got so mad, he kept harassing me. Like, you took the house from I was going to buy. You took the house from me. And got to the point that he came to my house a few times. I'm like, dude, I'm going to call the cops.
Get out of here, bro.
I threatened to call the cops on him, but after a while, he just stopped. He would text and call me. I blocked him. But it was like, all right.
How did he get your number? Is it public information or something?
I believe you can. There's a way that if you look at the property, you can find the person's... Oh, actually, no. If you want to find, like, your property outline, you can find that out.
Yeah, a parcel map, yeah.
And it says online, it will say my name on there. It goes W, last name. I won't say my last name, but it does that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So have you had that at all, Christian?
Just mostly phone calls. And I'm always like, Call me back in 3 months. And then they call me back in 3 months. And I'm like, oh, call me back in another 3 months.
I'm lonely. I just want to talk to people.
Yeah.
You got to give them a wilder date. Just be like, call me back in 35 years.
Yeah.
It's like in Parks.
probably.
It's like in Parks and Rec when April plans all of the appointments on like April
Oh,
31st. Was
yeah.
that it?
Yeah. Because she didn't think April 31st was an actual date.
When Ron Swanson was not happy.
And then it ended up being a real day. So then they were like, he's like, had 90
like 98 appointments.
90 interviews or 90 meetings in one day.
And Leslie Knope was all excited. That's a good show. Have you seen that show?
That's a great show.
Have you
That
seen
is a
that?
great show.
A few episodes, not a ton, yeah.
That and Brooklyn Nine-Nine are like my two.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Did you hear Captain Holt died? The actor?
Really?
Yeah, he passed away. He was in his
Huh.
60s. That's pretty young still.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're almost
he-
60.
Yeah,
He was
knock
gay
on
in the
64.
show, but he was not gay in real life, I found out.
oh,
he
I was
just
like, what? I forgot. Yeah,
In the show, Captain Holt's gay.
the character's gay in the show. I
But
just
in real life, the actor is not gay.
his husband in the show. It's their relationship is so funny. They're both
It is
really.
so funny.
They're both like very dry people. Like they're delivered like they talk very normal like this. But his husband, I can't remember his name in the show, but he hates Peralta. Is that his name, Jake Peralta?
Yeah, Jake Peralta.
But he thinks Captain Holt's hysterical, but like Captain Holt is the most like dry, bland person.
He's like, what are you talking about? My husband is very hilarious.
He's hysterical.
And he's like, not funny at all.
It's like, how is he funny? I don't understand how that's funny.
Right.
But that's
It is
another
so
good show.
funny. Those are my two favorite like sitcom shows.
We have to give
I
him a
love
show to
it.
watch. What would be a good show that we grew up watching that he should watch?
I really enjoyed Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, that's a good one. Malcolm in the Middle. That's
I can't see Bryan Cranston as not.
that.
Walter White.
That's it. I'm the opposite. I can't help but see Hal and from Malcolm in the Middle when I watch him as in Breaking Bad. I only
As
watched,
Walter White, yeah.
I've only seen a few episodes of Breaking Bad.
Oh my gosh.
not my cup of tea.
Breaking Bad, I love it.
Why? Okay,
Breaking Bad is such a good show.
why is it that good? I don't get it. I watched a
I
few.
don't.
was like,
I don't know.
Whatever.
I couldn't tell you. I love that show. It is so good. I've watched it like 4 or 5 times, and every time I watch it, I'm like, that was a great show.
What about you, Christian? Have you seen it?
Yeah, no, I think I saw the whole thing.
Is it worth watching?
I think so. It's kind of like
Sell me on it.
it almost
stud.
reminds me of like Lost, where there's kind of
I hate Lost.
like a constant pressure. Well, Lost was a little more like
They never
long,
wrapped anything up.
long drawn. Yeah,
There's
I know.
so many loose
Yeah,
ends.
Breaking Bad's not nearly as long.
Yeah, but yeah, Breaking Bad's it's got a good pacing, and it's got like
Yeah.
kind of like a desperation. I feel.
Is
like.
it just bleak? Because I do know how it ends. I don't care about spoilers, but if you are a person who doesn't want to be spoiled, stop listening.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Breaking Bad spoiler
alright.
alert.
I do like that they do kill Walter White. I think that's actually
Yeah,
genius.
it's a good ending.
It's like, show I do like The Sopranos. I love The Sopranos. I'm on, I think, like my 3rd watch through.
Mhm.
And I realize how young Tony Soprano, the actor, was when he started.
Oh yeah, he's like late 30s or
He was
something?
like 31, 32, but he's supposed to be playing like a 45-year-old. Because his
Yeah.
son, his nephew in the show,
is older.
is older than
yeah,
him.
I heard that.
he's like
Really?
7 years older than him or something like that. But yeah, that guy's
Yeah.
got a baby face, and he died pretty young too. Why do I always bring up death every time? It's like my go-to. Like, hey, do you hear about the dead guy?
Yeah.
Like Gene Hackman. He
Yeah,
died.
about
this
that
other
dead
dead guy.
There's one dead guy knew another dead guy.
Did you know my mom's dead?
Hey, Jenna.
My
R.I.P.
mom is dead.
She knows a guy who's also dead.
Yeah.
But
She knows a couple of dead guys.
so you say, well, show you
Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle. What else? Because we watched more
From the 90s?
cartoon shows probably when we were kids. I mean, Kids Next Door.
Is How I Met Your Mother good?
I really got into that.
I know
a lot of people liked it.
I know a lot of people love it, but I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. It was
Yeah.
okay. It had a few good episodes that were funny. But Ted Mosby, I find to be a very irritable character. Very insufferable? Is that how you say it? Just like the show the George Lopez show. That was a big show
Never
when I was a
seen it.
kid. When we were like high school, middle school, when that show was out.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
hated that show for one reason.
George Lopez.
No. The character that plays his mother in the show is the worst human being on the planet in that show. They try to make her be sympathetic, but she's just a straight evil person. Like, she keeps away the fact that her, because George Lopez was raised by a single mom, but she said, like, oh, your dad's dead. Turns out his dad's alive. She just didn't like him all these years.
Right.
Or she had another son. Her husband had an affair and had a kid and kept away the fact that he had a brother out there with the exact same name as him. It's just an awful
redo.
show. Ron Swanson's in it. The actor Nick Offerman.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's in it. He's pretty young in that one. It's so weird to see him as an upbeat,
As a
chipper.
young, yeah.
Well, he's an upbeat, chipper character in the show. It's like, that's so weird. Then I remember he's an actor. He's paid
He's
to
not
do this.
actually Ron Swanson full time.
No, that's a lie.
I've seen some episodes of Everybody Loves Raymond. Is that a good show?
I do like that show.
Yeah, that's entertaining. Yeah, there's some good characters in that one for sure.
Scrubs.
Scrubs is good.
I liked Scrubs growing up. I liked a lot of old shows though, like shows.
Yeah, how
before-
far are we going back? Because I
what-
like Dexter too, but that's not really
Yeah, well,
a comedy or anything.
I'm thinking like
That's a good show. I want to watch that show.
it's worth it. I'm watching it right now.
Dexter.
I had to stop for a minute because it's like I'm binging it.
That seems like a Breaking Bad style show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had to stop watching for a minute because I was getting kind of depressed. I'm like, he's just killing people left and right.
Yeah, there's kind
Yeah,
of a
but it's-
lull in there too.
Yeah, I heard after
That's
season
crazy.
4 it's not that good because apparently the showrunners quit after that. But I mean, the show I've always liked was The Walking Dead. I always liked The
I'm
Walking Dead.
watching. I just started. I watched a couple episodes of Invincible last night.
Ugh. Why would you
Yeah,
do
it's
that
pretty
yourself? Why?
That's pretty good.
Ugh, it's awful. I hate it. I do.
Really?
I love the book by Robert Kirkman. I have almost every volume of it. I just need more money.
Yeah.
But I don't like what they did with the show.
Okay. Well, I don't read, so.
But J.K. Simmons, perfect casting for Omni-Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah. So far, I mean, the episodes are long. Most shows like that are like 20-minute episodes, but these are like an hour long.
What do you? So what made you want to watch that one though?
Well, it's just really pop. So I watched a show called The Boys, which is a very similar idea.
Yeah.
That show is crazy. I would not recommend watching that show
Not
to people
kid friendly whatsoever.
at all. But so it's that same kind of style though, where it's like it seems to show that superheroes aren't all good.
Yeah, their
and,
moral
like-
compass can be a little janky.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
they're
so it's
still
like
human.
yeah. So I kind of like that idea of it's like superheroes aren't perfect and they're yeah. I kind of like that idea of it, and it's gory, so there's a lot more shock factor to it, which I do like a shock factor of shows. Like that's what I liked about Squid Game and shows like that kind of where it's just like
Squid Game.
Holy
That's the
crap.
one on Netflix where like you're on a game show but you die, right?
yeah, like everyone dies,
Spoilers.
and if they win, well, it's like episode 1, half the people they just take a bunch of poor people and make them compete for a ton of money. But only one person lives. So whoever, it's not like you go home if you lose. They all die.
Yeah. That actor, he was in the Acolyte TV show, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
That horrible Star Wars show.
I don't know. I won't watch it. I
I
refuse to watch it.
I watched a few episodes just because I wanted to see how bad it was. And at some point,
Yeah.
I just began hate watching it
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
awful.
I won't watch it. I won't.
Because apparently Kathleen Kennedy was supposed to step down. She said she was going to retire, but then it turns out everyone's all excited. They're like, YouTube had exploded. Everyone's all like, she's stepping down. Yes, she's retiring. People were so excited. Apparently she saw that, got mad, goes, I'm not retiring anymore. It's like, why?
Only women, bro. Only women pull that freaking stunt. Dude.
You're married to one.
Oh my gosh.
You're married to one.
I know.
She's gonna just smack you around. Got the slaps on. I would love it. She just burst on the door.
Yeah.
Just
put you in a
breaks through the
headlock.
door.
Yeah.
It's John Cena.
Kool-Aid Man style.
You just hear
Not
the-
even the door.
Kool-Aid Man.
Not even the door. Just the
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
you just hear
Yeah.
whatever John Cena's theme is. How's it go again?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. He goes,
Yeah.
What
"You
episode?
can't see me."
What
John
episode?
Cena's in the room right behind him, actually. I
We
hear.
can't. No, we can't see him. What episode
I'm
did
just
you leave off
guessing.
on? Which episode did you leave off on though?
And Invincible.
Yeah.
I'm on episode 3. So I saw
Spoilers once again, people.
spoilers again. Omni-Man just in the end of episode 1, Omni-Man kills the whole
the
globe,
Guardians of the
Guardians
Globe.
of the Globe, and then he passes out, and then Invincible Mark was with Eve and that other group. They just to beat a bunch of aliens. There was a bunch of aliens.
The teen.
But,
what
like-
are they called again?
Yeah, the teen team or something.
Yeah.
But so there was a bunch of aliens that came in, and the time was too fast, so they would age quickly and die, and
that's
then they
right.
left.
Have
And
you?
then they came back and had bracelets that stopped it, the time speed thing, and then they broke them and they left, and they came back a third time, and they keep fighting the alien guys.
What's great about Invincible? I'm not gonna give you a spoiler. Big spoiler. Skywalker. What I like about it is Robert Kirkman, like Mike Mignola, and like with his the guy who wrote Invincible, Skywalker, also wrote The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
So what I like about what he does, he has a beginning, middle, and end. The story does end. It actually is like, oh, that's a hat. It ends good.
Right.
Yeah.
But it passes the torch kind of ending. So, but I don't think Robert Kirkman wants
Okay.
to go revisit it. But you actually see the character Mark age. I love that.
Oh, okay.
When you like, he's a teen. Was he like 16, something like that? In the show begins, or the comic book begins.
He's in high school right now.
Yeah, but
So
you see,
I don't know.
you see him actually age through the storyline. I love that idea.
Yeah.
It adds depth to the character. You got something to say?
No, I was kind of agreeing with you. That's what I liked about Saga too, is the characters kind of age and evolve for the better or the worse. Like the Will gets super fat.
I love that. The Will being fat. Have you heard of this comic book Skywalker saga?
Saga. Yeah, we were talking about it
The last one, yeah.
when we were at the bookstore after the
Oh, that's right,
last
to the
couple,
comic book
or
shop.
2 episodes ago. Yeah.
It would be 3 episodes ago. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It
can't remember
was-
how you posted.
This is my 3rd one.
Well, spoilers. It's also his last
Why
one.
is that
We're firing
No.
him. You're fired. You're done here.
You're fired. Get out of
You're
here.
fired. Yeah.
He's on unpaid leave. As you.
I don't get paid enough for this crap.
But what would be a good equivalent if he likes Invincible? Would be a show like, of course, the Batman animated series. It's a classic.
Yeah,
I want to watch that.
that's good.
Oh, it's on. Do you have Max? HBO Max?
No, I don't have Max.
I might have one
That's
more.
the one where he has. That's the one where he's like has the red. Is that the one?
No, that
Like
is.
is the red logo?
Batman Beyond. Probably.
Oh, Batman Beyond. Oh, okay. No. It's the same
That one's
animators.
good too, though.
That one's good. Terry McGinnis is not a bad
Yeah.
Batman. But this is the one from 93, 92.
92, I think.
Uh,
Yeah.
But that was just
Justice League's pretty similar to Invincible.
Justice League animated series. Oh, that's
Yeah.
classic. I love that one. Their intro, so good. What?
When I was watching Invincible, the Globe people, I was able to go through and be like, all right, this is just the Justice League.
Oh yeah, Robert Kirkman purposely did that. Like each character
Like-
is a knockoff of.
Yeah, it was
The Justice
exactly like the Justice League. Like Omni-Man is Superman. There was the Wing guy who's Batman. The Red Rush or something is Flash, and there's Aquaman who's the fish guy.
And then Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter, and then there's Green Lantern was the green
Yeah.
chick.
See, that's the thing. In the
And,
comic books,
there's Wonder Woman. It's like
in the comic
they're all the
books,
same.
the Lantern is not a girl in the comic books. That's what I
Oh,
don't like.
it's not.
Yeah, they do. That's what I get annoyed when like Amazon takes a hold of a project. The only good thing they've done so
Yeah.
far is the Fallout series. I really enjoyed Fallout.
Okay.
They make a good. Well, I'll finish my first point. I get tired when they do all this gender bending, race swapping. Like the character in Invincible, Will, his friend Will, in the show he's gay. In a comic book he's not,
I could tell he was gay. I knew he was gay.
and he dates
Adam Eve. What's her name? Atomic Eve.
Yeah.
He dates
Will
her.
does?
Will does. Yeah, in the comic book, in the comic book he's not gay. In the show he is gay. But in
Yeah,
the comic book where
I could tell he was gay.
well, of course he does. He hits on Omni Man. But he in the comic book he dates soon to be Will's girlfriend, Atomic Eve. But the thing is, he finds out that she's Atomic Eve, and she goes, "How'd you not know I'm Atomic Eve? I'm not wearing a mask. It's just my face."
My name is Eve. My superhero name is Atomic Eve, and my real name in person is Eve, and I don't wear a mask or anything.
She's got a cool power. She's overpowered. You know what she does?
Yeah.
She
Like
can
the
change
shield
atoms,
stuff?
right?
Yeah, she can manipulate atoms. And
I know.
molecules.
I saw a.
It's like that's so overpowered. You could do so much good with those powers.
Well, I saw just like a little meme thing the other day, talking about how she could literally poop gold.
Yeah, she literally could. Well, in the comic book, it's cool because she doesn't really use her powers for fighting as much. She actually goes off to like Africa, where there's people who really need help, and she like helps them plant seeds and brings in water and whatnot. She helps these people thrive, and she actually more of a humanitarian than a crime fighter. She used to be a crime fighter, but then she becomes more of an activist.
Right.
Classic.
Nice.
Which I suggest you read Skywalker.
I don't like reading, bro.
How'd you get this far in life without reading? Case
I don't know.
I just want to zoom in on his face and play like the
Or the Jeopardy. Do 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 do.
Oh, what about the Grim Adventures of Billy Mandy? That would be a show he would
That's
like,
a
I
good
think.
show.
Have you
Dark humor.
Skywalker, look up the Grim Adventures of Billy Mandy. This is a show. Christian and I quote this one a lot.
I just like the
scrape and lick. Scrape and
Yeah.
lick.
Oh,
What are you gonna say,
it
Christian?
looks like it's like the same animation as like a lot of Cartoon Network stuff.
Yeah,
Because it was on Cartoon Network.
yeah, very retro style.
What are you gonna say, Christian?
I just like the fact that the Grim Reaper was Jamaican for some reason. They never explained it.
Yeah, they don't explain it, and even he's like, "Me grandma," and they show
Yeah.
his grandma's got dreads and all that. It's like nowadays it'd be, "This is offensive." It's like, no, it's not.
That's not really Jamaican culture.
Well, he's the Grim Reaper. That's a good show though.
All right, I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah. Well,
7 out of 7 on IMDb, or
Nice.
7 out of 10.
that's pretty good.
What did you say, Christian? We're running low on time again.
Yeah, we're about
Oh, yeah.
43 minutes in.
Oh, that's where your timer is. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well, to those, want to quickly shout out some information to the listeners. We will be doing another book review, probably be The Walking Dead. And I just realized we did not get back to the Marvel versus DC review. We owe you guys part 2. Sorry about that. But you'll be down the road someday.
Mm-hmm.
So, Skywalker, do you want to sign us out?
Sure.
Do it. Do it now.
I don't know how you do that.
Just say
Hey,
bye.
thanks to everyone for watching Defied Wizard, and we'll check you out next week.
That was an awful sign off.
Oh,
I hate myself.
it was great.
And we're out of here. John, zip it.
Peace.
All right, just keep recording a little bit more. Just zoom in on Skywalker. What a horrible person. Oh, you can't beat a
I
golden.
know.
Snap pop.
What a cute. Oh, your puppy. Oh, woo, woo, woo. I love dogs,
This
man.
this is the fam.
What a cute
Yep.
puppy.
That dog. That dog is.
He probably
flat.
is angry.
Skywalker.
Right.
Skywalker's a good-looking dog.